What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got a new update week, and unlike the last few that have been, let's say, not great, this one might actually make you want to log on, so let's get right into it. As I'm sure you've heard, we all got an STD. That's right. The new vehicle that Rockstar dripped on us this time around is the Gallivanter BALLER STD. It's yet another installation of the Range Rover with a slightly different look than the others that have been around for some time, although this one has the added benefit of Amani Tech upgrades. Pretty nice car, but it's hard for me to want to buy it, even with the Amani Tech, because I already own the other two versions of the BALLER, but that shouldn't sway you either way. If it's a car you're into, and you can make it look good, I say go ahead and get yourself an STD. Moving on from the new vehicle, we have a bunch of really good ways to make money this week. We have double money in RP on Acid Lab cell missions, which is one of the best ways to make quick and easy money in GTA. Normally a full stock cell of acid will get you 350k, but now you're looking at 700k. I should mention I'm talking about selling in an invite only lobby. Obviously a public lobby will net you more, but it comes with an added risk. Also, if you set it up so that the daily stash house is resupplying your acid lab, your profits are going to be sick this week. An already lucrative business just got amped up, so I'd advise you take advantage of that. Continuing with the Acid Lab theme, first dose and last dose missions are double money in RP as well. If you've already completed all of them, I can understand not wanting to go down that road again, unless you really enjoy the missions. But if you haven't done these yet, I highly recommend you do it, because this is how you unlock the Acid Lab business, meaning the Freak Shop, the Brickade 6x6, Fooligan Jobs, and the last dose missions, which if completed for the first time will earn you the Ocelot Virtue absolutely free. Yes, it's electric, but it's cool looking and has Amani Tech capabilities, so yeah, I'd say a free supercar that can take explosive damage is worth it. All in all, making double money in these missions is good, but earning the first time completion rewards is something I wouldn't want to miss out on. Speaking of Fooligan Jobs, they're also double money this week, and while the payouts aren't incredible, some of the jobs are super easy and don't take long at all, so I wouldn't say it's not worth the time, especially if you don't already have the upgrade reward for completing 10 Fooligan Jobs. To get started with these, you can either call Dax and request a job, or go into the Freak Shop and speak to Dax himself. Aside from all the acid stuff, we've got double money in RP on Power Play Adversary mode, so yeah, there's also that. If you can believe it, we have 5 times GTA money on something this week, but don't get too excited because it's for taxi work. Sadly, even at 5 times the money, they aren't going to bring you in that much dough for the amount of time you'll spend doing it. Now for this week's discounts, we have some pretty good ones. The MTL Brickade 6x6 is 30% off on Warstock, as well as the Acid Lab installation and any upgrades and modifications. If you don't have the Acid Lab business up and running, think of this as an investment, and if done correctly this week, your return on that investment will be covered in no time. We also have 30% off the BF Raptor, the Vapid Taxi, no thanks, the Declasse Vamos, the Andreas 300R, and the Overflod Entity MT. If you happen to have the cash, I'd say this is a good time to purchase both the 300R and the Entity MT. The 300R is an Amani Tech car, so you can install missile lock jammers or remote control capabilities, and the MT is an HSW car, which can make it faster and an all-around better vehicle after the upgrades. Not to mention, they're both fairly nice to look at. So like I said, if you have the money, I say go ahead and buy them because they're on discount. At the casino, your podium vehicle this week is the Albany Brigham, which usually costs around $1.5 million from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. So if you get a chance, take a spin, try and win that for free. At SIMEON'S Premium Deluxe Motorsport, you'll find the Declasse Lifeguard, $865,000. I've linked a video in the description of how to get it for free. It's really quick and easy, and if you own an auto shop, it won't cost you a penny. If you don't have an auto shop, no big deal, it'll only cost you to insure the car, but either way, it's better than paying 8 times the price for a vehicle you can get for relatively nothing. Also at SIMEON'S, you can find the Ocelot Locust for just under $1.65 million, the Western Bagger for $16,000, the BF Raptor for just over $450,000, which is at a 30% discount, and the Declasse Vamos for $437,000, also at a 30% discount. At Luxury Autos, we have this week's new vehicle, the Gallivanter BALLER STD. You can purchase that for just over $1.7 million, and there's also the Vapid Dominator GT, which you can get for just over $2.2 million. At the LS Car Meet, the prize ride vehicle this week is the Vapid Caracara 4x4, which usually costs $875,000 from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. In order to win that, you're going to have to place top 5 in LS Car Meet races for 2 days in a row, which isn't that difficult to do, so I'd suggest you go ahead and do that if you want the car. The test track vehicles are the Dinka Double T for $12,000, the Cheval Fugitive for $24,000, and the Bravado Buffalo for $35,000. For next-gen consoles, the premium test ride vehicle is the Weenie Issy Rally. This week's salvage yard robbery vehicles are the Overflod Tyrant for the PODIUM robbery, the Lampadati Komoda for the Duggan robbery, and the Vapid Caracara 4x4 for the McToney robbery. For weekly time trials, we have the HSW time trial in Pacific Bluffs, and the regular time trial in Fort Zancudo. For daily time trials, we have the RC Bandito time trial, today it's at the Vinewood Bowl, and the Junk Energy time trial in West Vinewood. Remember, RC Bandito time trials and Junk Energy time trials change daily, so check the map each day for their location. That wraps up this GTA weekly update, and I gotta say, this one isn't so bad. Between the new vehicle, double money on Acid Lab sell missions, jobs that can earn you some good money and rewards, discounts on vehicles that are not only nice but can be upgraded or used as an investment, there's a lot of good things happening this week. Also, FYI, Rockstar already announced a new car being added on February 22nd. It's the Declasse Impaler SZ, so get ready for another new thing coming our way during next week's update. But until then, enjoy this week, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Skull.